Hi guys, and welcome to your daily tarot reading for Wednesday, the 8th of June 2022. I'm going to use the Golden Art Nouveau Tarot for today's reading. Let's see what the cards have to say about Wednesday and what energy you'll be working with. So I'm just going to choose 3 cards here today. And let's see what they've got to say. First, we've got the Knight of Swords. Okay, strong ideas. Then we've got the Sun. Listening to your own ideas actually pays off. And then we've got strength. So being able to stand in your own power and saying, this is what I think, this is what I stand for, this is the flag I'm flying here, and that's what I'm going to do. So there's a real sense of confidence associated with today and the ability to break through some sort of negative thinking or to overcome some sort of mental block that's held you back and to just smash through that and to feel a huge sense of accomplishment and achievement as a result. So anything that's difficult in the moment, once we've overcome it, usually makes us feel amazing. And oh, that's interesting. So it's that message in itself. It's the realization that you're a lot stronger than you realize. And that when you keep pushing yourself the way the Knight of Swords does, then you get to a place of personal pride and you recognize how resilient you actually are. Okay, so the Knight of Swords, that's a chord card that's about extremes. The element associated with the suit of swords is air, and that has to do with ideas and innovation and activism, communication, the media, society, and anything that links two people together on an analytical kind of communicative basis. And the Knight of Swords struggles a little bit to control his enthusiasm. So if something's right, then he completely just bulldozes the situation and says, this is right and that's the end of it. I'm wearing armor. If you disagree with me, we're going to have a problem. Okay. So he's not very compromising. He's just super full on. And then other times he also gets these amazing opportunities, but he doesn't even appear. He doesn't react properly. So he doesn't always get it right. So with the Knight of Swords, there's always a sense that balance things to kind of avoid extreme outcomes. But what I get strongly here is this breakthrough of you being able to face something difficult, harnessing the Knight of Swords in the way you should be harnessed, as in, I'm not going to let this affect me at all. I've done difficult before. I've done hard before. Just because this is hard, I'm not going to stop. I'm going to keep going. So that's what I think the cards are prompting all of us to tap into today, because all these cards are very powerful. I mean, we've got the sun here, right? Center of the solar system, responsible for all the light and heat and strength and life. The lion, a very obvious symbol of strength. And this image evokes a lot of kind of progress and personal strength, saying, I am going to gallop off in this direction. So that's a real indicator that if you have any unusual ideas, or if you come up with a new invention, or if you have a scientific breakthrough, or you feel super inspired to write 500 words in your book, or to, publish something online, make a video, anything where you can get your point across and where you can have some revelations, really believe in those and do something about them, because you're being given the strength to, one, believe in your own truth, and then to do something about it in a practical sense in the real world. And that's if you channel the extremes of the Knight into saying, okay, this may usually be scary and I may not want to interact on this level, that will support you in making that move. So the 19th card in the Major Arcana, then the Sun, that's about making your inner child happy. That's about taking control of your life, enjoying the good moments, and enjoying a sense of freedom. But again, today, I feel it's more as a result of action that you've taken and difficulty that you've overcome that leads to you accessing this state of being, this inner child that's always there anyway. So you really kind of find your way back to your own inner happy place because you're really proud of what you've done. So that indicates to me that anything where it's a bit risky and the outcome isn't guaranteed and we may be 50-50 at the moment, then if it has to do with your ideas or communication or one of those things I've mentioned, then please push ahead. The outcome is going to be amazing. And then finally, the eighth card in the major arcana, the strength card. We've got this woman here kind of, I don't know, they seem to be kind of posing together. Usually it's the woman tending to the lion and saying kind of calm down. So it's spirituality trumping the beast and being able to take charge of energies that are outside of your control. So it's kind of otherworldly strength. It's being able to do something that you never thought you could. So wow, that's really encouraging. Again, if you're an introvert, you know, and the idea of public speaking, for instance, just terrifies you, or if you do have something to say but you find it really difficult to find a format for that, then today, by looking at those things again, you'll find a way to, one, voice your ideas and your insights in a way that feels comfortable to you. But even if there's still a tiny bit of discomfort associated with it, because it's the first time you're doing it, then these cards give you the strength and the conviction and the drive to say, do something hard because you'll enjoy what's on the other side of it. That's the promise I keep getting by these cards, that it's important to push yourself outside of your comfort zone because there's something good lying beyond that and you won't get there without the push. Number-wise, we've got a chord card, that's 1. 19 is 20 and 8 is 28. 2 and 8 is 10 and 10 in numerology reduces to 1. 1 in numerology is the magician, it's the pioneer, the person who does things independently, who stands in their own truth and power and says, this is what I'm going to do on my own. Yeah, so there's some sort of prize here waiting on the other side for you. So make a push for achievement and glory and fun and enjoyment. And yeah, this is a very triumphant and victorious gesture. It's like, hooray, I've done it. So there we go. If you'd like a personal reading with me, please get in touch via my website. It's gregoryscott.com. Excuse me. Once you get to the front page, just scroll down a little bit until you get to the book your readings button. Click on that to order your reading with me. And if you like this video, give it a thumbs up. Please hit subscribe and share the video online. Have an amazing day, and I'll speak to you tomorrow.